The seventh dream comes from part 1, section 2, letter A, and its call name is S2-2ASTD. In the month of May 1st, 2007, I dreamt that I spotted 3 strange moon-like objects near the bottom right star of the Big Dipper. It was nighttime when I beheld these things near the Big Dipper. Then the next day in this same dream, I only seen 2 out of the 3 moon-like objects I observed at night in the early part of this dream. The 2 orbs stood on the sun's right side, and now the 2 orbs were as wide as the sun, or their shine was as bright or as wide as the sun. And I have a drawing of what I've seen. I suspected these 2 orbs, even though they looked like moonlight from my vantage point here on Earth, but I kind of believe that these things were, these 3 objects were asteroids coming towards the Earth, and that's why they looked circular, in my opinion. And that's what I seen at night in this dream, but in the daytime in the same dream I only seen 2 out of the 3 orbs or asteroids, and these 2 I believe asteroids expanded because they were by the sun, or they could have exploded within, and the explosion that these 2 asteroids gave off, I believe the circumference of these asteroid globe was as wide as the sun, because they stood next to the sun. Anyhow, let me show you what I dreamt pertaining to these 3 moonlight objects, which I really believe were asteroids. But anyhow, this is what they look like in my dream. Okay, this is at night, and as you see, the 3 objects, one was like really big and circular, the other 2 were like small and nearly circular. And then the next day in the same dream, I woke up and I seen 2 of these 3 things in the sky. Even though one of them here, right there, looks half lit, but I still believe it was like it was circular, but it was just half lit. Just the top part was just dark and the bottom part was light. Anyhow, the next day in this dream, only 2 out of the 3 objects stood by the sun, and they below were as wide as the sun. Here is the 7th proof of evidence for section 9, letter A, and the first sign for S2-ASTD. Coming fulfillment, which was presented to me in the month of November 25th, 2010, when I came across a YouTube clip that talked about a comet called Holmes 17P. This comet grew as bigger than our sun in its appearance. They say this comet internally blew up, and its glow, or circumference glow, was as big as our sun. Okay, so let me go to this YouTube clip that showed comet 17P Holmes, and I want to compare comet 17P Holmes to the 2 orbs or asteroid that I believe could have blown up internally, and it gave off a wide circular glow that was almost as big as the sun, or matched the sun circumference. So let me go to this YouTube video and show comet Holmes 17P.